Alright, I'm sorry because I guarantee you can hear the fan that's over there, but I'm not going to shut it off because it's going to help him sleep. But Jeremy actually has the girls out right now at the park, and I was editing and I realized the video that I'm sharing is can be touchy, I guess, a little sensitive and touchy. And I don't want it to be like a downer, like a total drag. You watch it and you just feel like sad or upset or sorry for me. Please don't feel that way. So I just really wanted to preface it by saying things are better now. mostly better now. But I still want to share this video. Watching through it, it just was like, man, yeah, those were some hard days. And we still have hard days. Absolutely, we still have hard days. Still pretty newly postpartum. At the time of the video, I was about 6 weeks postpartum. I think he was around 6 weeks old. And now he's like just over 4 months old. So a lot of things have improved. My cat is scratching the cat scratch that you guys are on right now. So sorry. That's real life. Hi Dash. So yeah, I just want to preface this by saying, don't worry about me. I'm good. Please don't worry about me. I'm good. Baby's good. Rest of the family's good. Everybody's fine. Do we still have hard days? Yes, I'm a mother of 3 young children. It's not all sunshine and butterflies and roses and smiles and happy days all the time. Just being honest. But, I still want to share this video because it's the reality. And I know, just like a lot of you know, they say, you know, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, it's kind of like the highlight reel of people's lives. I don't keep up with a lot of that stuff, and I don't share a whole lot, especially about family stuff. So I'm not sharing like the best times, the good times, the okay times, the bad times. Not really any of that. I stay pretty just like neutral and out of it. Pretty private in that sense. But I do still want to share this video because I don't want other moms to feel alone. I've never been like diagnosed with postpartum depression, but this has been my hardest postpartum period, I would say. Just for simple reasons, really. You know what I mean? And probably mostly it's just like being spread very thin. So I guess really that's it. But don't worry about me. Don't worry about baby or my other girls. Everybody's fine. We're all good. So yeah, if you watch through this whole video, don't feel sorry for me. I'm fine, you guys. I'm doing all right. But this was like a real, like I turned on the camera and it was like I was sitting down talking to a friend. Do you know what I mean? And just opening up about how I was feeling, what was going on. So if you watch it, cool. If you don't want to, that's fine. But this is for other moms, other postpartum parents who are like, am I crazy for feeling this way? No, you're not. You're not. So I just wanted to preface the video by saying that. And yeah, let's get into it. Just turned it on and the battery's dying. It would be. It would be. This is my life right now. Hello, guys. And I forgot my coffee. And well, I have water over here. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jen. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3 now. And I don't know, where was I going? I'm so messed up right now. Mom Brain 101. Forget what you're saying when you're in the middle of saying it. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jen and I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3 now. I got a little man on me. We'll talk about that. So, stay-at-home mom. I usually make mom life content. I don't really share my children on the channel at all. It's more just based around me, motherhood, how I handle motherhood, how I'm handling it lately, which we'll talk about. Yeah, live in Maine, where it is currently a winter wonderland right now. I'm looking out one of my bedroom windows, and I mean, if you love winter, good for you, but if you don't, like me, then boo. But really, I just wanted to shoot like a quick catch-up video because I have been MIA on my channel for over a month now, pretty much since right before he was born. And there's just a lot of reasons why, or like one main reason why. But while I talk to you guys, I wanted to go ahead and, if you can see all this stuff behind me, just all this crap, I've just been like decluttering here and there and shoving stuff over here. Some of it I have like taken pictures of and listed up on the Mercari app because the past like year I've bought a couple things off of there and had really good experiences. So I thought, oh, I'll list some stuff and try it out instead of just like Facebook Marketplace or anything. But the reality is there's a bunch of stuff that I haven't taken pictures of. And there's stuff that I have taken pictures of, but I still haven't like weighed it and then listed it. And just being realistic with myself right now, I just don't see when I'm going to be able to do that efficiently anytime soon. And I'm tired of having all the stuff sitting here. So I think I'm just going to bag it up and drop it off at our local like recycling center. Also has a swap shop, and there's clothes in there, and then they also have outside of it, I hope they still have it, it's one of those like clothing and shoes big like donate bins. So I think I'm just gonna bag this stuff up and get rid of it. Yeah, because I'm just sick of looking at it. I finally yesterday took some time, yesterday or the day before, took some time, went in my closet, grabbed all of like my shoes that were in there. Thanks, Snowball. Grabbed all of my shoes that were in there and tried them on, all except for one pair, which I really need to try on, but they're very hard to get on and off, honestly. Yeah, but every pair of shoe that I tried on doesn't fit. And my feet aren't swollen anymore. There's no more like water retention or anything in them. It's just my shoes don't fit. So I don't know if my... You just can't help yourself, can you? You can't. You just can't. My goodness. Oh, okay. I don't have a pocket to put this in. But... shoes. I was talking about shoes. Tried on all my shoes. They don't fit. Yeah, so I don't know if my feet just like flattened out. I kind of have like small, wide feet anyway. So I don't know if they just got wider. I don't know. They must have just kind of flattened out more because shoes that did fit me before having him just don't fit me anymore, which really sucks because that's a couple pairs of like, not like expensive nice boots, but just like boots that are in good condition. My one pair of high heels, one pair of like high heels don't fit. Loved these were a good like everyday, they go up kind of high, slouchy, nice little. Yep, don't fit. These are the ones I'm really upset about because these were my everyday, just like waterproof winter boots. Walk through slush in these, no problem. They don't fit, so I need to go boot shopping, and I don't know when I'm possibly going to be able to do that. And I thought, well, I could shop online if I knew what size shoe I am now, but I'm just not sure, so yeah. But so that plus just like clothes and stuff, I just need to bag it all up and get rid of it because I'm tired of having it just sitting here taking up a bunch of space. It just looks terrible and I'm annoyed, and clutter is frustrating. And I read something recently that said women specifically, like men aren't necessarily affected by this, and I'm sure that varies quite a bit, but women specifically at a higher rate are more basically like stressed out by the amount of items in their environment. Case in point, I have so much stuff just sitting here. The top of my dresser is lined with stuff because I had hopes yesterday of switching out like my drawer of maternity stuff. I wanted to switch that out with the stuff that I had put away before that's not maternity stuff and go through that also. And I just didn't get to it because that's my life right now. But so I wanted to go ahead and bag this stuff up, and then if I still have time, I would like to sit down and basically just explain why I'm having such a hard time like filming, but more so editing and getting videos out right now. So let me bag this stuff up real quick, talk to the kiddo who's at my door, and hopefully catch up with you after. If not, then maybe like next week. Alright, well, as much as I would love to be sitting down to talk about this, if I sit down, he'll wake up. But I gotta be quick anyway. So, basically, I am quite literally hanging on by a thread. This has, by far, I would say, been my hardest postpartum period. With my first, it was pretty rough because I'm just one of those women where the transition from 0 to 1 was the hardest for me, bar none, the hardest. So my first kiddo was a November baby, a winter baby. Do not recommend. My second kiddo was a summer baby. She was born in June, and it's just, I don't know, there's something so nice about having a summer baby and just being able to walk out your door barefoot and get some sunlight and fresh air and just be in the season of life, basically, you know what I mean, where everything is just vibrant and full of life, and it just... This has been probably my hardest postpartum, simply because, I don't know, having a summer baby was just so nice. It was so blissful, and it was just, I just was incredibly grateful for that postpartum experience because my first time around, it was pretty rough. And that's one of the reasons I went back to work when my first kiddo was only 5 weeks old, because I just needed to, it sounds stupid, but like I just needed to do something for myself, do something that felt normal, something that I knew I was good at. So I went back to work really like too soon, but it just gave me that breath of fresh air. And then it also gave her and her father time to bond, because I would work 12-hour shifts. So he had to take care of her. And so they had a good bond. And to this day, she still is a total daddy's girl. My second kiddo was my summer baby. That just was really nice. I just remember just feeling good. It just, everything was going good. And I didn't even really experience like the baby blues that they say you get for the first couple weeks. You've got that huge, just like hormone drop and just everything. I didn't even experience that really. You know what I mean? I just felt so good. It was just so nice. It was just the best. And she just was a happy baby. Both of them were pretty just like happy babies. Yeah. Fast forward to now, my first boy, it's just different. He's just over 6 weeks and as of yet, has not taken a binky, still just refuses a binky. I've tried like 2 different ones, refuses. The main thing is just he does not let me put him down. He sleeps fine in his crib at night, and he actually, ever since the beginning pretty much, he's done good. He has like one long stretch at night where he'll go to bed and he'll sleep for a solid like 4, sometimes 5 hours. And then he wakes up, we feed, we do diaper change, and then he's usually up like every 2 hours. Sometimes it's every hour and a half. Sometimes it's every 45 minutes. But he pretty much always has that long stretch. There's only been a couple nights that he hasn't. However, does not take a binky. The Maxi Cozy swing that I shared in like our baby supplies haul, that's the first time we've ever gotten that, and it just sways them like back and forth. Yeah, it doesn't care for it. And I thought, okay, well, both of our girls really loved the Ingenuity bounce seat because it actually just like gently bounces them. So we went ahead and we grabbed that, set it up. We've tried it like a handful of times. He's stayed in it maybe 10-15 minutes once or twice. Just doesn't care for it. Pretty much doesn't let his dad hold him. Like just I mean, like when Jeremy holds him, it's maybe a minute, couple minutes before he's crying. And he's like purple crying. Like when he starts to cry, it's not just like just like a little bit of a cry and you can kind of get him settled. He just starts wailing and his face gets really red and he gets that purple color, and it's just like, all I can do is just then grab him and hold him myself. But it means like I'm barely taking care of myself at this point. Like, I'm not eating enough. I'm not drinking enough water. I'm probably not going to the bathroom enough because pretty much every time I go to the bathroom, I'm wearing him, or I've got the boppy pillow right there and he's watching me go to the bathroom, but I'm just not doing anything enough for myself. Because the sound of a baby screaming just isn't great for my mental health either. So pick your poison. Listen to your baby scream his head off and make you like want to cut your ears off your face, or basically hold him every minute of the day and sacrifice pretty much anything that you need to do for yourself. So it's just been really hard. Really, really hard. And it's winter. It's not summer. It's not spring. It's not even fall. So I can't just like walk out the door barefoot, get some sunlight, get some fresh air, listen to the birds chirping, and breathe a little life back into me and remember, oh yeah, I like being alive. It's just been really hard. In the past, I don't know, like this week, I don't know, this past like 3-4 days, I don't know what's going on, but he used to basically just take all of his naps on me in a wrap. He'd have like 3 naps a day. He would take them on me and then he would go in his bed at night. Sorry. But the past like 3 or 4 days, he's doing good with his morning nap in the wrap. But then his second and third nap, he won't take them in his bed, but I put him in the wrap and I try to get him to sleep. It's hard to get him to go to sleep, and then when he does, he wakes up in like 20-25 minutes and then he's throwing a fit. So I take him out, I'll try and feed him again, I'll check his diaper, he's tired, he's yawning, he's overtired at this point. I put him back in the wrap. It takes me 20 minutes just to get him to sleep, and then he's up 15 minutes later, and it just, he goes like that for the whole rest of the evening. So it's impossible for me to like really do anything with my girls, cook dinner, clean anything, do anything. And then also at nighttime, so then it's like he's overtired all day long because he's not sleeping good in the wrap after his first morning nap, which is now. That's why he's sleeping so good and I can actually talk and do stuff. But so then he's overtired all day long, and then by the time it gets to like 6 or 7, when I'm usually going to be like starting his bedtime routine, because that's when he's like really tired. He's usually down by like 7:30, but lately he's been being so tired by 6 or 6:30 that he falls asleep while I'm nursing him, which he usually does anyway. And so I'm like, okay, I'll just start getting him ready now. So then I come up to the room, I do our bedtime routine, he falls asleep on the boob, and then I put him in his bed and he wakes up. So I'm like, okay. So I give him the other boob. Falls asleep on the boob. I sit there for like 5-10 minutes, and then I try to transfer him to the crib, and he wakes up. And it's at the point where it's taking an hour and a half to even get him tired enough to get him to stay in his bed at nighttime and sleep. When before it was like, it'd be like 7 o'clock, I'd start doing his bedtime routine, I'd nurse him, and then I'd put him down and he'd start his long stretch of sleep. And now, I don't know, the past like 4 nights, it's been taking like an hour and a half. And I'm just losing it, because by the time then I finally get him down, I basically just like slump over into my bed and go to sleep, because I'm so mentally and emotionally just tapped out. Absolutely just exhausted. I'm out. That's it. Like I can't deal with one more thing in a day. So I just lay down and go to sleep and wake up not feeling refreshed the next day, not feeling good. I'm just and I'm an introvert. I'm someone who recharges by having alone time, by being alone. I don't ever get that. So I'm never filling my cup, if you want to put it that way. I'm just, I might as well be drowning. So that's what's going on with me. Just taking it day by day, trying to survive. On another note, so I have the baby Catan wraps that I got off of Mercari. I shared those in the baby supplies haul. These have been great. The first couple times it was hard. I thought they were like way too tight, but then I looked it up and figured out like how to do it with the legs out, which he seems to prefer. He doesn't really like being wrapped with his legs in. So these actually have been the perfect size for me and have been working very well. He usually falls asleep quickly in them, at least for his morning nap now. But these are very good. I do like them. The material is thicker, like a little thicker, but I think he prefers that. Like I think he likes that. And I like it because it doesn't feel like it stretches out as much. I have also gotten some Solly baby wraps. I have 3 of those now that I've bought off of Mercari. So if you're looking, check there, because they're always on there, and a lot of times you can find them for like $30 or less. So yeah, check it out. But I do have 3 of those now, and while those are more comfortable for me, I find that like when I don't know, like the way that I wrap it, I guess I feel like at the beginning it's too tight because he's way too high up. But then like 2 hours later, I'll check in the mirror and he's like way far. I mean, even now he's kind of too far down technically, because this one's stretched out a tiny bit. But he's like way far down. And in the Solly baby wrap, I don't know what it is, but he's always like leaned to the side like this, so he doesn't have a straight back. He's kind of doing it now too, honestly. I don't know. I'm just meh. But so while I love the Solly baby wraps because they're more comfortable for me, I just haven't been able to, I guess, wrap him good enough that I feel like comfortable with, because it's like it seems like at the beginning it's too tight, and then as I'm wearing it and trying to do stuff around the house, it just becomes so stretched out and so loose that then he's kind of like hanging, and then when I bend forward, his body pulls away from me, which is a no-no. You don't want that. I don't feel like there's good head support, and I don't know. So I've been struggling with the Solly baby wraps as much as I love them, as much as they are very comfortable, super soft, easy to wrap. Like, it's not that that's hard. It's just getting the right fit hasn't happened for me yet. So I don't know. I've thought about, I know you can go on their website and like talk to a wrap expert and someone that I'm pretty sure you can like send them pictures and they'll help you. They'll try and help guide you into like what to fix or do differently or try. I just haven't done that. So I might end up doing that. I really don't know. I don't know. I feel like if there's anything that I want to get done in a day, it basically has to happen during this first nap. And then after that, my whole day is just, it revolves around him for every minute. And at that rate, there's like no getting anything else done. So housework, cooking, if I need to order anything like on my phone, order groceries or order anything online, doing schoolwork with my oldest kiddo, any of it, like all of it pretty much just has to happen in this first nap or it probably won't get done. And since we got snow this week, my kids pretty much just like are like in and out the door. They want to play in the snow and then they're out there for like an hour and then they want to come back in. And then like a couple hours later, they want to go back out. So it's like a good portion of my day is just getting them in and out of their snowsuits. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to go do right now. Probably at least upload this footage to my computer so it's on there. And then maybe I'll get to editing it next year. Which is literal because we're like mid-December, so that might actually happen. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know when this will be posted. I don't know when I'll see you again. But I know I'll see you again. And thanks for stopping by. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, as always, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I hope you're doing a lot better than I am right now. Yeah. I don't know when, but I'll see you again.